Hi, and welcome to Paper Route Scrapbooking. I'm Nadine, and today I'm going to be working on something I've been calling March Madness, which I've done for the past couple of years. Every March, I try to go live once a day to participate in two online challenges that happen in the month of March. One of them is Chrissy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. This year, it's Series 17 and also the Calvin Ball Challenge over at scraphappy.org. So if you're interested in information on either of those challenges, please pop over there and check out what's happening with them. And I have all of that information linked in the video description below. So I just did this layout. I don't know if you were here yesterday. You might have heard me say that I was going to come on a little bit late tonight because I had a live stream to do for my store over on Facebook. And I did that. So I have this layout in front of me, and I thought this is the one I did for the store. I thought, you know what? I'm going to count up my points before I get to my other layout. So this is day 11. And I want to count my points. So I made a one-page layout, and I did a video, so I count that as a video. It says post in the Calvin Ball gallery. Yes, I'll do that. Post on your personal profile. Yes, I'll do that as well. Share to a group. Yeah, it goes in the Facebook group for my store. And then share to Instagram. Yeah, I'll probably share it. Share most of my layouts there. And another social media platform. No. Okay. So that's the beginning of the Calvin Ball points. And then we have this list of things that we work through. So let's see what we got. Stars. I got stars on there. Include journaling of 100 words or more. No, that was like 60 or 70 words. Typewriter font. No, I use the same font for all of my grandson's layouts, and it is not typewriter font. A label. No. A selfie. No. A date. Yeah, I stamped the date right there. Washi tape. I did not use washi. Finish an unfinished project from pre-March. No. Ribbon. No. Stitching. There is no stitching. A frame, no. Paperclip, no. Enamel dots. Yeah, I got enamel dots on there. A heart. There's a heart in my camera. A doily, no, I didn't use doily. Polka dots, yes, I got polka dots on there. My background paper is polka dots. This orange is polka dots, and I have this little cloud up here in vellum paper that's polka dot. Use a stencil. I stenciled those stars on here. Camera. I have a camera right there. Handwriting. There's some handwriting in my date. Arrows. Weirdly, there are no arrows on here. Word strip sticker. Yep, there's one on the photo right there. Film strip. There's a film strip in behind this. It's like at the base of the layer, if you can see up there. Film strip. What else we got? Hexagons. I don't think so. I didn't see that shape in here. Plaid. Yeah, we got a plaid strip of paper there. Circles. Well, I would say that these eyelets are circles, so I'm counting that. Birthday. This was his birthday. Oh my gosh, look at me. Tag. Yeah, we got 2 tags on this one. Stripes. Yeah, there's stripes inside the plaid design. Twine. I got twine on my 2 tags. Watercolor, no. Rub-ons, no. Monochromatic, no. A grid. No. Let's see. Avocado. No avocado on this one. White pen, I did not use. Dolphins, no. Sloth, pickle, memorabilia, flowers. Are there flowers on here? I mean, there probably could have been, but no. It's more about the bugs. Use a sketch. I did use a sketch. Where is the sketch I used? I used this sketch right here from Sketch and Scrap. Monthly challenge. It's a Facebook group and a blog. Go check them out. They're pretty cool. A butterfly. Sketch and Scrap is a good smaller version of Calvin Ball and goes all year round. Hi, Alana. Welcome. I was on Facebook, but I was on my store page, not like my paper route page. It's Create Red Deer. There's a link in the description box if you want to check it out. YouTube says you have been live for only 1 minute. Yeah, I just started. Yeah, because I was here at 7:15 today because I had another live before this. Over on Facebook though, not here on YouTube. What else do we got? Use a sketch. Butterfly. Yes, I got a butterfly. A holiday theme, a cloud. I definitely got a cloud on here. It is a cute little, we'll use some on my next layout too. Cute little vellum cloud. It's hard to see because it's on that bug paper, but it's there and it's cute. I love that it adds just a little bit of different texture. Books, no. Wood veneer, no. Fish, no. But there could have been a fish on this one. Fussy cut something? Yes. I fussy cut this tiny little lightning bug out of this paper to fit inside the magnifying glass. Oh, the things we do. Banners. Yep, we got banners. Hexagons. No. Hexagon was taken off. Why is that still on here? Weird. Plaid. Oh, how did I get that on there? I copied the same. What happened? Polka dot. No, no, no. Okay. I don't know how that happened. It's like part of my list moved before I printed. I'll have to go back and check what happened there. Strange. Okay. Mushroom? Weirdly, no, but there are mushrooms on this. I bet you I could get one on here. Look at, there's these little wee ones on this sticker sheet for the collection. I could totally put one on here. Stick them right in this little cluster. Look at that. We got a mushroom on there. Mushroom point, bees. I did put bees. There's a bee here, and a bee here. They're also fussy cut. A gnome, no. Sequins, no. Hedgehogs, no. Stamp, I stamped the date. Journaling card. This was from a journaling card, but I fussy cut it. Does that count? I don't know. A bow, nope. Lace, no. Specialty paper, I got the vellum on here. Vegetable, no. Dinosaur, no. Pink, purple, no. Okay, so I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 32 points for this first one. And now I'm going to work on a second layout, but it'll be quick because I already started it for you. Because I knew I was going to be coming late today and thought, you know what? I'm going to be late. Let's get a start on this one and we will just talk about how I went with the sketch. So my first challenge that I want to talk to you guys about is Chrissy's Beautiful Life, 30 Days of Sketches. We are on series 17. If you have not played along with Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches, you should definitely go check out her Facebook group. All of the sketches for all 17 series are available in the Facebook group for free. And that's a lot of sketches, 30 times 17, whatever that is. And let's see. So where is my sketch for today? I think I put it away with my Calvin ball stuff. I apologize for my bit of disorganization, but I raced in here like a mad woman and started my Facebook Live and then popped right over here to do this one. Okay, so here we have 30 Days of Sketches. Our sketch today is by Liz Morales-Santos, and I couldn't find her anywhere on social media, but her name is in the description box as the sketch creator. And I decided to scrapbook the world's largest teepee, which is found in Medicine Hat, Alberta, in case you're curious and you want to know. This is another one for my Roadside Attractions album. I still have quite a few photos for that album still in that photo box. It's going to haunt me for life, guys, I swear. Okay. So where did I go with this? So this sketch is what I was working with. And instead of cutting a bunch of arrows out, I had this cut file previously cut. I don't remember where it came from. It was just, I have a binder that has um, just a bunch of cut files in there. A lot of them are from the Cut to You design team, but this one wasn't. This one, I don't think it was. Anyways, I keep the ones from Cut to You in a file with the pink background. These ones were in with a green background, which means I don't know where they came from. So sorry about that. I wish I could tell you where the cut file was actually from. If somebody does know, I would love it. I would love a reminder. Pop it in the description or in the comments. That would be fabulous. So I had this arrow cut file. I'm like, I'm going to do that. So I took this paper collection from Wild Whisper. I worked with this yesterday also. It's called Strong and Free. It was a Canadian collection. It's these guys are out of business now, but all I have left of this collection is scraps. So I'm going to mix it with something else soon. And then, so I backed the cut file, I put it on this wood grain paper, and then decided I wanted the white border because I felt like that kind of coordinated with the cut file. So then I cut the wood grain paper down and backed it with the white. Then I added a stencil for these like zigzag lines that are on here. And I used this one from, I think it's from Photoplay. Yeah, it is. Maze 6x6 stencil. Say It With Stamps by Becky Moore. So that's the one I used here, here, and here. And then I just put a little bit of polka dot washi under each one. I did stick with the 2 square photos, which is the same. My title, because this title looks like it runs along the arrow, my title also runs along the top arrow there. And then there was this stitching line across the top on the sketch. It's hard to see, isn't it? The stitching line across the top on the sketch, and I mimicked that with my stitching stamp across the top and the bottom. And then I did my journaling on some twine. This was 100 words. It was actually a little bit more than 100 words. And so that's a point for Calvin Ball. And then I used these tags. They're old. They're from, this is me trying to bash my stash. I found these and I only have 2 more in here. So I'm looking forward to finishing those up. I also found this little bee paper. So I'm going to be fussy cutting little bees out of here and trying to get them on my layouts where they belong because I want that bumblebee point. Then I took a scrap of this vellum paper and I die cut it into these little vellum clouds. That's going to hopefully go on here as well. What else? I think that's as far as I got. My title is done with this American Crafts sticker set. It's called Picnic. And also with, oops, now I'm throwing stuff in the garbage by accident. Things I don't want in the garbage. That's annoying. And then this one, which is Doodlebug Alphabet Soup in Coral. And then I didn't like how this one was not kind of like standing out to me. So I traced it with white gel pen. And I think that's as far as I got. So this still needs a date. And I don't know if I preset my date stamp, but I think I might have. 2016. Nope, that's not correct. Okay. So we don't have the date, but I will add it later. Oh boy, I tell you. Okay. So I feel like I did a pretty good job of following along with this sketch. Although I did not cut my pattern paper into these arrows, I feel like I mimicked that kind of idea. Okay, so I'm going to set my sketch aside and bring back my Calvin Ball list. And hopefully I can add some points to what's already here, which I think I can do. Okay. And I'll try adding the points up while we go through the list so that we only have to go through the list once, right? We don't want to go through it multiple times. So this is layout 1 from today, and this is layout 2 from today. Okay, so a star. I do not yet have a star, but there is absolutely no reason why I can't put a star on the layout, right? So what do I have that could be stars? I have wood veneer stars. They are close by. Okay, so we could do a wood veneer star. What else can we put on here? Do we have 100 words of journaling? We do. I did a word count before I printed. Uh, Typewriter font. Yeah, I did. I used AA typewriter. Label. No, but a label would be a good place for my date, wouldn't it? So let me I have to scooch some things over to get into my little label containers. What color should I go with? Maybe like a turquoise or green or aqua, something like that. Let's see what I got. There's something in here that would match. I could use a little one of these. Yeah, that goes really well, actually. So let's go with that. So where do I want this? Maybe just up here. And that's where my date's going to go. Now, let me see how quickly can I find the date for this. Oh boy. I don't think it'll actually take that long because I've been looking at these so much lately. I'm pretty sure I know when this was. And I guess it also depends on the speed of my computer, doesn't it? Okay. Moose jaw, that was the same trip, but no. Oh, there we go. The date was June 30th, 2019. Okay, so I need my older date stamp. And I need to set it to June 30th. Oops. 2019. Okay, and then we can stamp that on there. And then we have covered the date point, which is also something I like to add to my layouts every time. So that's important. So there's my label and my date. Washi tape. Yes, we have this gold polka dot washi tape here. Finish a project from pre-March. No. Ribbon. Well, I used twine already. Could I also tuck some ribbon in somewhere? Let's see. How about this striped ribbon, which would also cover the striped pattern point, right? And what if I just do a little trimming? Oops. All right. Just gonna use my little mini stapler to hold it so that both sides are showing the, I don't know, I want to call it the A side of the ribbon, the patterned side of the ribbon. And then I'm just gonna put this back. Maybe I'm not. Okay, I'll leave that for later. That seems like it's gonna take a minute. Okay, and I keep my ribbon in a candy jar, just like my twine. Okay, so we're going to just tuck this up behind our label. or maybe on top of our label, something like that. But I don't want it covering my title, of course. So maybe it'll just have to come out from under this paper clip instead. There, that actually looks okay, doesn't it? Okay, so we got some ribbon. Where are we here? Ribbon. Stitching. We got our stitching stamp on there. We have frames. No, I didn't add a frame here. Could I add a frame here? I don't think I have one in this color scheme. Well, maybe one of these would work. These are the frames I pulled out for Calvin Ball because these are the ones I'm trying to get used up. That's what Calvin Ball is all about, right? Get the things used. So I could probably make this work somewhere. Probably under my teepee picture. Or do I want it down under this one instead? Kind of like the idea of it being up here, though. It's going to be a pain to add on, though, because I already glued my photos down. Actually, I kind of like that. Weird. Okay, I don't usually just like things after putting them down one time, but apparently this time I do. I don't know. Maybe I won't like it after I take a picture of it. Does that ever happen to you where you're like, oh, I finished this layout, and then you take a photo of it and you're like, oh, I don't like that at all. That's so weird. Okay. So there's my frame. I might have to pop this up now too. Okay. That's okay. So I did get a frame on there. Look at me. Oh my goodness, matching things and everything. A frame, a paper clip. We have a little paper clip in that corner. It was just sitting on my desk when I was doing this, so I just added it. Enamel dots. Absolutely, we can get enamel dots on here, can't we? Do we want to do what color of enamel dots should we get on here? I have. Here's the ones I was using the other day. Nope. That's not it. Must have been this one. This one or this one. Yeah. That one should do the trick, right? It's very red. Okay. So let's get the tweezers because that always helps me when it comes to these little guys. So one here. Maybe one down here. And then one over here. Okay. Enamel dots. I love these Altenew ones that come in color packs. They just make my heart happy. And now Echo Park's doing that too, putting them in like color groupings, which that's how I think when I'm doing things. So that's how I like things to be stored. So that makes me happy as opposed to like with the collection. Okay. Point. Heart. Do I already have a heart on here? No, I do not. But I have an idea. Okay, where is my little... I have this little heart from the last layout I did that punched out of the camera piece. And I think it'll match just great with this. I can put it at the beginning of my title. Oh, I like that. Okay, heart. A doily. Where's my doilies? We can always get a doily on the layout, can't we? I love these Doodlebug ones. This is my second pack of the white ones. I absolutely love them. I use them all the time. They're just the perfect size for scrapbooking. I think that's why I love them so much. There we go. doily. And I like the white ones because you can ink them whatever color you want. You don't have to like you love enamel dots too, Alana? Yeah, they're like I feel like once the enamel dots are there, I know my layout can be finished. Okay, so doily. I like the white ones because I can ink them whatever color I want, right? Polka dot. Yes, we have some polka dot washi there. Use a stencil. Yeah, we used that kind of chevron stencil. Can't remember what they called it. They called it something else. Maze. A maze stencil. I wonder if you can find your beginning and end in that one. I'm not gonna try. Stencil camera. Hmm. You know what I could do is I could grab a wood veneer camera, oops, and add it. I'm kicking stuff, throwing stuff on the floor. Ooh, you know what else I want on there? Even though it's not on my Calvin Ball list, but I think it would go nicely on this layout. A feather. Here we go. Camera. Handwriting. We have a little bit of handwriting in our date. Arrow. We definitely covered that, didn't we? Word strip stickers. I bet you I could find one that's suitable. Where's my little bundle? Let's see what we got here. When you know better, do better. No beauty shines brighter than that of a good heart. Choose to see the good stuff. Live simply, give generously. Throw kindness around like confetti. Replace fear of the unknown with curiosity. When you know better, do better. Practice kindness. You're all that I had hoped to find in every single way. Not my circus. Ordinary people. I think I cut that one up. Ordinary people can do. Can do. Give out what you most want to come back to you. A party without a meeting a cake is just meeting. You are enough. Those who don't believe in magic will never find it. Choose to see the good. Love yourself first. Be your beautiful self. I'm going to put be your beautiful self on this beautiful carving of these two Indigenous dancers. Okay, so we have a word strip sticker. Oh, I don't really like where I put that. It's not going to come up, is it? Even though I picked the ones that are not sticky, they will stick to my photo. Okay, it's going to stay there. Where am I? Word strip sticker. Film strip. What? No film strip? Let's find one that fits. Ooh, I have these red ones. See if I can get one of these on here. Just this little one? You betcha. These are from 49 in Market. Essential film strips in salsa. Salsa color. I think they have them in every color. I don't have them in every color, but I want them in every color. Is that excessive? Probably. Who's going to judge me? Hopefully not you guys. Okay, so we got a film strip on there. Hexagons. Do we have a hexagon shape? No, but I think I'm going to skip that one. Plaid. Nope, that was not one of the patterns that we used. I would say this is more of a grid pattern than a plaid pattern. So, I don't know. Circles. Well, enamel dots are circles. I feel like that counts. Birthday. No. Tag. Yeah, we have a tag with our journaling on it. Stripes. Oh, stripes on our ribbon. Twine. We have twine on our tag. Watercolor. No. Although these florals kind of look watercolored, but I don't think that's what they mean. Rub-on? No. Monochromatic? No. Grid? So yeah, if this isn't going to be plaid, it's going to be a grid. So let's count it for grid. Avocado. I did not find one that went with this layout. So I've done it with most of my layouts. I have found an avocado, but I couldn't find one for this one. Um, White pen. I went around my title in white pen. So that counts for something. Dolphin, no. A sloth, a pickle, or memorabilia, no. A flower, there's this paper is floral paper. So this turquoise paper that you see, I backed 3 arrows with it. So flowers. Use a sketch. Yes, we already talked about the sketch. A butterfly. No, but I could probably get one on here, couldn't I? Let's see, what color is this one? Ooh, look at that. This is from the last layout I did, and I didn't use the red one. So let's get him on here. Where does he want to go? Does he want to go here with my little other cluster? So butterfly. Holiday theme. No. Cloud. Where did my little cloud go? Here he is. This is my little vellum cloud. He's going to sit in my cluster right here. And look, he's a vellum specialty and polka dot. Look at that multi-point piece right there. Isn't that cute? Okay. So that was cloud. And books, no. Wood veneer, yes. Fish. I don't see fish. There could be fish in those things, but I'm not going to know that, so I'm not counting it. Fussy cut something. Well, let's see. Where is my paper? What could I fussy cut out of here? So this is the floral paper I was telling you about. I could fussy cut a floral and just add it. But my strips are so small, it's hard to find. Well, this one's a bit bigger. Let's try. Oh, I could fussy cut one of these guys. Should I fussy cut one of these? They're kind of cool. Which one? I could do. Trying to find one that's like a whole animal. I could do the caribou or the moose. He's kind of cool. Fussy cut something. Making me work for my points. I was going to use the fussy cut bees, but I don't think the bee is going to match with anything, so I feel like it would be a stretch to put it on here. If there was yellow already on here, I would probably just sneak a bee in there, but I think it would like look funny, you know? So I'm just going to do a loose fussy cut with leaving a bit of a border around this guy. He's already just a silhouette, so I don't feel like I need to be too particular. Such pretty designs, though, Wild Whisper had. I'm going to miss that company. And I loved that they were Canadian and that they had their paper made in Canada. That's what we need right now. I'm curious what scrapbooking prices will look like with our new economy changing all the time. I know to some people, paper doesn't seem like a big deal, but to me, paper is very important, right? It'll be an interesting time. I just hope I can afford to keep going because I love it. So I'm just going to cut a little bit around his face. It's definitely a moose. I've seen them up close and personal. Want to hear my funny moose story? So when I was a new mom back in the 90s, I was at a campsite and I was a single mom, I was pretty young. My parents were like, "Well, you need to tell us when you get there. I need to know where you are." And I was like, "Okay." So we get to the campsite. My boyfriend was setting up the tent, and I take my little guy and we go to a phone booth because there was no cell phones back then. And I get in the phone booth and I call my parents and I have the baby in my arm. He was like maybe a year old at that time. And I tell my parents that I'm here and I'm fine and whatever. And it was back when you like call from the payphone, but you call collect because, they're going to pick up the charges. And then I turn around to leave the phone booth and there's a giant moose. Like they're not small animals standing on the outside of the phone booth. It was very terrifying and I was holding the baby. So what did I do? What any logical teenager would do. I called my mom again. Oh gosh. Okay. So, how long have you been collecting scrapbook supplies? Collecting. I like that word, Alana. Yeah, I do. I've been collecting for a really long time. I do a lot of different things. So I, first of all, have been scrapbooking since the 90s. So I have paper that goes back that far, believe it or not. I think I actually might have one here to show you as an example. This was the other B paper that I found. This is one of the earliest papers. I have a small collection of these still. This is from the Paper Patch. There's no date on it, but it's an 8.5 by 11 patterned paper, and I paid 10 cents for it. So if that gives you some kind of idea of how long I've been scrapbooking. Okay. So I have a ton of things, and I've always been a pretty thrifty shopper because, like I said, I was a young mom, so I didn't have a lot of money to spend on hobbies and such. I have more now, money to spend, but I don't need the things now. So yeah, I've been collecting, and that's what it is because my collection is just as important as my scrapbooks for a very long time. Probably, what year is it? 2025. So I would say almost 30 years. Yeah. I started scrapbooking in 98. So a long time. And I do like to, I know, 10 cents, right? Wouldn't that be nice? My paper now is like $2 a sheet. So yeah, not the same. Not the same. Okay, where did we end up? I was fussy cutting something, so that must have counted for something. So fussy cut something. I fussy cut a little moose, a banner piece. Do I have a banner? No. Mushroom? No. A bee? No. A gnome, a sequins, a hedgehog, a stamp, a journaling card. I stamped my date and my stitching. That counts. A journaling card? No. A bow? No. A lace? No. Specialty paper? Vellum. Counts. Vegetables? No. Oh, these things make me laugh. Dinosaurs? No. Pink? Yeah, there's pink in this, but no purple. So, what do we got? Oh, and then we also have to talk about doing all the things. So, I made one layout, so that's a point. I am making a video, so that's another point. I am going to post to the gallery, point. Share to Facebook, point. Share to a Facebook group. I'll share to Chrissy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. I will post on Instagram, and I am posting to YouTube. So that's an extra bunch of points. I will not have time tonight to do all of the commenting during the work week. That just doesn't work for me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 42 points. So 42 for this one and 32 for the other. That's what? 74 points today. Yay me! And last time I looked, I was like 5th or 6th on the leaderboard, so that's pretty cool. I usually stay around 6 to 10 until the end when everybody who junk journals adds their points in, and then I fall gracefully from that to, I don't know, 30th place or whatever it is that I end up at. But I do love this challenge, and I love looking back and finding all the things, like finding that little feather. That was so fun. Even though that's not like on the Calvin Ball list, I wouldn't have found that if I wasn't looking for that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like I added anything crazy and wild. Doesn't look like I threw the kitchen sink at this layout, but I still got 42 points for it. So there's that, right? And I just love the challenge of it, of finding all the things, making little clusters, doing those things. So thank you so much to everybody who's joining me today. I appreciate you being here so much. And thank you to everybody who watches from the future for taking the time to watch my video. I really appreciate you all being here and spending time with me. And I think that's it for today. So thank you for coming, and I hope you all have a great rest of your night. And I'll be back again tomorrow at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, which is 5 p.m. Pacific Time and 8 p.m. Eastern Time. All right. So take care of yourselves. Bye for now.